Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Xbox On, and we've got another unboxing for you today, this time with the Xbox wireless controller, Electric Volt. This is the latest colorway in the next generation of Xbox wireless controllers, and boy, does it look good. We're gonna get straight into the box, show you what's in it, and all the cool features. Now, my favorite thing about unboxing any Xbox products is just how simple it is. You can just whack this bit of plastic off like that, and then just open it up like that. Presents the controller ever so nicely. Immediately we see that Electric Volt controller. I still can't decide if this is yellow or green. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Inside the box, we've got cool stuff. Xbox Game Pass trial, if you want it, who doesn't like that? In fact, I'm gonna show it to the camera. First person to redeem it gets it, go for it. We've got some manuals and kind of like warranty information. I don't really look at this, but it's there if you need it. Let's get to the controller itself. Now, immediately you see it's this amazing Electric Volt controller. Really noticeable. You're definitely going to stand out amongst all of your friends if you've got this. Now, with the next generation of controllers, there are a few little extra additions that have come to the controller that you're going to want to know about, right? The first up is the feel of it, okay? It's 5% smaller than its Xbox One predecessor. It doesn't feel too small. It just feels kind of like just right, like it fits in your hands, which is great. I love it. These bumpers feel a little bit different, a little bit more precise when you press them down. And also the triggers as well, kind of almost like slightly shorter, but have got a nice tactile feel to them. On top of the triggers is actually a sort of like grip texture, so you can make sure you hit all those shots on target. And that grip texture actually extends all the way down to the back, the left and the right of the controller, like so, which is good for like long play sessions, making sure that you don't slip or press a button by accident. They really keep you firmly in control while you're playing. I love that new addition, absolutely. Now, back on the front here, we've got the Xbox share button. Now, have you ever like fragged out, done something mad, scored a brilliant goal, done something absolutely crazy, and you haven't got the time to like press the Xbox button in and then go to the menu and you record what happens? Like, it's kind of like in the heat of the moment. With the share button, you can just press it and it records it instantly for you. You can set it up in different ways, whether how long you want it to record for, in what quality, etc. But it will just record it for you. What you can then do is you can also go online, share it directly to your friends on Xbox Live, or you can even share it directly to Twitter or some other platforms, which is quite cool. As for the rest of the buttons, it's all of the things that you would expect from an Xbox controller. You've got your power on, you've got your left thumbstick, right thumbstick, buttons here, and we've also got the D-pad. If you think back to the Xbox One D-pads, it just had this kind of up and down. It's got this sort of circular piece to it as well. If you've used the Elite Series 1 or 2, there's this kind of like disco ball D-pad that you can use, which has got you these diagonals here. This D-pad is actually a kind of fusion of that. It's taken inspiration from that controller, and here it is on the next generations. It's quite nice if you're playing fighting games or you just need to access a menu. It's very useful, very tactile, great addition to the controller itself. Back on the top, we've got some familiar features and a slightly different port. So we've got the pairing button, which you can actually use to sync your controller with your Xbox console. So the Xbox Series X, S, and this controller is compatible on the Xbox One. So it's got complete forwards and backwards compatibility. So if you don't have a Series X yet, and you've got an Xbox One, you can still get this controller, use it with that, and then when you do upgrade, you've already got a controller collection starting. So you pair with that, you can pair to a mobile phone, desktop PC if you've got the Xbox wireless dongle, or Bluetooth, which is useful. And you can connect via USB-C this time. So you can do that wired direct to your console or to your PC or laptop if you want to, if you don't have batteries in the controller or you're using a play and charge kit. Very useful. So we've looked at the top here in the ports. What about the bottom? We've got a 3.5mm jack port here. This will allow you to connect any sort of standard analog headphones if you want to. And then we've also got a port here for the party chat pad accessory, or sometimes the old Xbox accessories as well. So if you've still got those and you use those with your Xbox controller, you're not left behind. You can still use this controller with it. Happy days. Right, now that you've seen everything about the controller, let me tell you a quick tip before I leave you, all right? Do you ever have sometimes where you want to turn your controller off, but either you've turned your TV off already or you're using a mobile phone and you've got it connected, and you're like, how do I turn it off without using the menu? Well, let me show you. All you do is hold down the Xbox button here, but if you hold it down for like, I think it's about 8 seconds, it just turns off, like that. Anyway, tell your friends, hopefully it's useful. Guys, if you enjoyed the video today, make sure to leave a comment down below what you think of the controller. Smash a like if you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time for another Xbox Wireless controller unboxing. Bye-bye.